Good evening and welcome to 3:30 News. I'm Leslie Chapman. Thank you for joining me. The first group of hostages released by Hamas under a deal with Israel were safely returned on Friday. The civilians included 13 Israeli women and children who had been captured by Hamas during its brutal cross-border raids on October 7th. The hostages were held in the besieged Gaza Strip for 48 days amid worsening humanitarian conditions there. President Biden says the initial release is a victory, but just a beginning.
Today's release are the start of a process. We expect more hostages to be released tomorrow, and more the day after, and more the day after that. Over the next few days, we expect that dozens of hostages will be returned to their families. We also remember all those who are still being held, and renew our commitment to work for their release as well. 2 American women and 1 4-year-old child, Abigail, who remains among those missing. We also will not stop until we get these hostages brought home and an answer to their whereabouts.
The freed hostages were transferred from the Red Cross to Egyptian officials before being driven to an airbase in Israel. They are being flown to hospitals for medical checks. In holiday news, dogs love table scraps, and the Thanksgiving feast is no exception. But vets warn that some of it could make them really sick. The American Kennel Club has released a list of foods that are toxic for your dogs. Turkey bones, skin, gravy, ham, and stuffing are just a few things you should avoid giving your 4-legged friends this holiday. According to pet insurance company Chapman, you could be facing a $1,400 vet bill if your dog chokes on a cooked bone or it damages your pet's digestive system. But this doesn't mean your pet can't partake in your Thanksgiving meal. Some of the Thanksgiving foods that are safe for dogs to eat include turkey meat without skin or bones and sweet potatoes. Even plain pumpkin is fine, just not pumpkin pie. And while these are safe, dog owners need to be mindful of how much their pet eats this holiday season. Black Friday has lost some of its luster. Retailers say the rush to bust down doors for big sales may be a thing of the past. That's because many stores have held sales for weeks now leading up to Black Friday in an attempt to lure shoppers in. Online shopping is also taking away some customers looking for those coveted deals. The National Retail Federation predicts when all is said and done, holiday sales will jump 4% this year. That's less than the 5.4% increase last year. And if you are heading out on Friday, expect to see more modest sales of just 25 to 30% off, although bargain hunters may find items like clothes and shoes discounted up to 70%. Paris Hilton's family has grown a little bigger. The star posted to social media welcoming her second child, a daughter named London. Hilton and her husband are also parents of an infant son with another city name, Phoenix. Hilton posted a photo on Instagram with the caption, "Thankful for my baby girl." She also shared a video where she's holding her son saying, "I'm a big brother," as her husband cheers them on. Earlier this year, Hilton explained to Glamour UK that she and her husband opted to use a surrogate to have their son. That's because she says she was scared to deliver a baby herself after witnessing another birth while filming the show, The Simple Life. That's all for today's show. For the latest, visit our website at 330news.com. I'm Leslie Chapman. Have a great night.